Alright, what's good people? As you can probably tell from the title of this video, today we are talking about the latest addition to Native Instruments Kontakt Play Series, and it is going by the title of Melted Vibes. Now the idea behind Melted Vibes is a bunch of warped keys, detuned plucks, and wonky synths. And trust me when I say that these sounds are extra wavy. Now if you're new to the Play series, the idea behind these instruments is putting high quality sounds into an easy to use package. Each instrument and each preset comes with a set of focused controls for tweaking the sound, so you can quickly find and dial in the sound that you're looking for. But at the same time, if you want to delve a bit deeper into sound design, a quick look under the hood gives you a plethora of controls to create and modify the sound to your heart's content. For those of you who are familiar with the Play series, this will be a familiar view to you. One thing I want to point out though is that every single one of these presets has its very own melt knob. Now this is the one that you want to turn up or down depending on how juicy you want to get with it. Alright, so today I just wanted to give you a quick look and listen to some of the sounds. I've had a little time to play around with the plugin and I've made a couple of beats, so let's show you what I did. Headphones. Alright, so the first beat that I made, I ended up getting inspired by one of these presets called Bent Orchestra. Now, as I would later find out, a lot of these sounds are pretty complex and evolving, so one of the things I ended up doing was using these sounds as pads, drones, long sounds, and I came up with this really simple pattern. So with 150 presets or so, this isn't just a one-trick pony. The next thing I ended up finding was like a pluck sound that I liked. I was starting to feel like I was getting something going here, so the next thing I did was open up Machine and layer in some drums. The last thing I did was open up my old favorite Monarch and added in this sub bass line. At this point I felt like I was getting a bit of a vibe of this instrument. Get it? And I figured I would open up a new project and crack on with something else. So the preset that I decided to start with is called Twerk Bass. And it's a quirky little mono synth. I ended up using it more as a melody rather than a bass. Just pitched up a bunch. And I came up with this pattern. Next thing I did was I found this preset called Bell Time, which sounds like a bell. And I added these chords. Now like I said before, these sounds are pretty complex and evolving and really rich. So I ended up doing basically the same process as the last beat, and I added a bass and some drums, and those sounded a bit like this. There's something about this plugin really brought out in me these sort of simple beats, letting the instruments speak for themselves. In my mind, this would be really good stuff for a rapper or to scratch on. Speaking of scratching, I made one more beat that I'm just gonna throw to that beat and put some cuts down because it's a much higher level of energy. But before I go, if you do want to check out this plugin for yourself, there'll be a link in the description. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Laters.
Don't this shit make a nigga wanna